Good evening. How is everybody? Conic, how's it going? I can see you in the chat. 8 hours left. That's optimistic.
Death may have to carry us into the next round.
It's a little bit less than that, but we'll see. Anyway, back on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Trying to finish off Dawn of Ragnarok.
Sturdy ship.
How successful that will be is yet to be determined. Right. We've got to go back to that place where we left off last time. So essentially, I had to wrap the stream up last time. So we lost about 5 minutes worth of progress on this mission. But it's not the end of the world. Gonna head back there now. And wrap it up. How's things gone anyway? You alright? Also anyone else who's watching? How's things? So yeah, if you don't know, the intention is to get this finished over the course of the next week, because the new Assassin's Creed comes out.
I don't care what anyone said.
And we're going to play that and see if we can get it finished in 10 days. I'm not sure if that's overly optimistic, but we will see. Time will tell. As they say, time will tell. Should be collecting these flowers really.
That stink.
Right, full disclaimer, I've been playing Death Stranding a lot today. So I can't actually remember a lot of the controls. We'll see.
Can you spare a moment?
Piss off, One Eye.
Very, very bad.
I'm the first stream on your new display, Connor.
You and I should talk.
I appreciate you saying it sounds pretty quiet,
really
but
you?
can you check your volume?
What are you
because
doing
I had this last week
Come looking for
with Rep,
Surtr's daughter,
and then Rep said
one they call Asa.
it was his volume as opposed to mine.
She makes her rounds. Comes to see that we are working as best we can.
Realistically,
all
I'm not
this
actually
work
doing
for?
anything at the moment
Who
either,
knows?
other than walking
She
around.
brings us the ores. We extract the metals.
So now
We
there's
go
some
to Surtr
dialogue.
for whatever it is he so
Let me know.
desires.
What is she like, this Asa?
Get on her bad side and she'll bark her threats. But so long as you keep on the straight and narrow, she is tolerable. Ensures you are well fed and healed of your wounds. Sets the bar high for a Muspel.
Where might I find her now?
I do not know, but you can try your luck around the kiln.
No, no, no.
Try my luck.
Pierced of the heart.
Around the kill.
Are you all right?
Move away. I need to fix this, or I'll lose the whole batch along with my head.
Asa pierced of the heart.
I just went up all of a sudden. Well, I didn't change anything. Did you change your volume by any
Bad.
chance?
This is very, very bad.
The chimney appears to be blocked. Let's see if we can do something about that.
How can I loosen it?
Well, we're making better progress than we did last time because we obviously weren't paying attention last time. Because we didn't do any of this.
Think, Bumnoli. Think. Emir's beard. It works. It works.
Sorted
As
it
good
for
as
you, mate.
new.
Now tell me where she
You have
is.
done me a great service. I could kiss you.
I'd prefer you use your lips to tell me where I may find Asa.
Asa? What business does an Asir have with a Muspel princess?
I have a quarrel with Surtr. His daughter will help me rectify it.
And how do you plan on that? Asa may come off as a young cub, but she does have a dark side.
As do I. Can you tell me where to find her or not?
Not exactly. The resources we receive come from a mill now, but I haven't got a clue which. Our blacksmith, Glamnik. Asa took some of his workers with her. He may know more, but have caution. Last I heard, the guards are making an example out of him.
The blacksmith. Right, can we hear hammering anywhere? Where's the blacksmith?
I don't want any trouble. Don't be seen here.
These guys are just shoveling stuff in the furnace. Same here. He looks like a
I would have a
blacksmith.
word with you.
An Asir? You should not be here.
I'll only take a moment.
Please go. I do not want trouble with the guards. They allow me to speak only when
Glad to
reporting
know,
to
Chronic.
them.
I've got a
and them
blood
alone.
orange on the go.
I should disguise myself as a muspel.
But I've got to disguise myself.
What are you doing here?
Which just filters back to the fact that I should have been collecting these on the way in. 'Cause now I need them, and I ain't got enough. I've got to go back to him in a minute. Here we go. Don't talk to me when I'm disguised, that's for sure.
We
You
don't
should
want
really
more
leave.
trouble.
Do not react. It's I, Yasi.
But what? That is quite the disguise. If Loki is giving lessons, tell him we could use his expertise.
I have him locked away in a dungeon cell for roughly the next 1,000 years.
So then, what brings you? You have not come to lend your hand in the muck.
I'm looking for Asa. Can you help me with that?
Surtr's daughter. Haven't seen her for some time now. She's got her minions keeping a watchful eye on us. What I can say is that wherever she goes, she makes it a point to forge large magma pools. Seen her do it here. Walks around in them. I hear she can even move through them.
Something to look forward to.
Crafty she is. If you see any liquid fire pits, it may be proof she is nearby.
I will keep an eye out.
Liquid fire pits, did he say? Oh, crap. Sorry, mate.
Spread out!
Must be locked from the other side. Show me what lies ahead.
Go away, please!
Please, let me out! Scoop you out with a spoon.
Oh, I would hate to have to do that.
He looks as though he can handle it. What do you reckon?
Right, we've got the hard one out of the way anyway.
Go now!
Say hard.
That is enough! Is it not?
Ah. Tell you what has happened. My dodge button has changed. From playing Halo Master Chief Collection with Asa the other night. So I need to that's better. That's better. We're back. don't know what's going on. I've got no arrows, and I can't collect them. Let me pick some arrows up, please. Come on. It's not having any of it. It's not having any of it.
No escape, you fellow!
Here we go. Success. Who is this guy? Who's this guy?
You're mine.
This is cool. There. I wonder why it wouldn't let me assassinate. Bailed. He bailed for good. Probably shouldn't pick him up whilst I'm on fire. Just gonna see it out.
Oh! What are you doing? Getting you out of here. Now keep quiet.
Quiet! My arse is on fire! Wait, you can walk over magma? We are in the clear, I think. Put me down!
Oh, calm down. How's it going, Matt? Are you right, mate?
Are you okay?
I owe you my life. Those muspels were prepared to let me bake to death.
You are in no debt to me. Though, as it turns out, I have need of your help.
Eh? What can I help you with?
Putting a stop to this invasion.
I am listening.
I know Asa oversees your work, and I need to find her. What do you know of her whereabouts?
Nothing more than which way I saw her leave. It was east. Though, interestingly, she took a bunch of my people with her. Diggers. Maybe she is scouring another site.
That is helpful. Farewell, and keep safe. This task has stolen Asa's attention as of late. If she's distracted, it will make capturing her all the more simple.
Right, so I'm hoping we're going to have a fast travel point over here, which we haven't. Perfect. And I didn't do what I said I was going to do. And whilst off screen, capture the fast travel points. So if I'm totally honest, I completely forgot that was my intention. And I've been busy playing Death Stranding. But it is what it is. For those that are interested, I've been playing Death Stranding because I'm trying to finish my 100% completion run on it, or at least get all the trophies / achievements. I think I've got 6 achievements left to get on it now. But some of them are very time intensive. Very time intensive indeed. Particularly the Legend of Legends missions. Or skill baiting missions. Because you've got to do 80 of them altogether. I think I'm at 53. So it's S tier rating on a mission. But you got to be on very, very hard. Whilst you do it. Yeah, Rabbit. Well, it isn't my first time. I played it on PS5, and then when I got a PC, I replayed it. But obviously, I'm going for 100% this time. So I'm doing a little, well, quite a lot actually, quite a lot more than what I did on PlayStation. I was going to say a little bit more, but I think my playtime's probably about 100 hours over PS5 at the moment, so I can't really say it's a little bit more, well, it's a lot. Right, where are we going? 281 metres. I think we can go over this bridge. That's what I'm going to commit to anyway. What's going on with them shadows, man? Shadows look like smoke.
What do you see?
If you played Death Stranding, Rap. Oh, you've just said great game. And I assume you have. Comment like that. Yeah, I really like it. I've been doing all the Easter eggs as well on the PC version, so I've got all the Half-Life equipment, etc. All the Cyberpunk Easter eggs have been done as well.
Everything a Muspel princess could ever want.
It has put me in a dilemma with Death Stranding 2 not coming to PC day one though. Because I really don't want to replay it again. I'd rather play it day one where I want to play it. And unfortunately it's a PlayStation, that's on PC.
Are you lost, Esir?
That depends. I'm looking for someone. I was told I might find her here. Maybe you know her. Muspel, around your age. Goes by Asa. Father's, how shall I put this? A vainglorious fool who thinks himself a god.
Never heard of her.
Then you will not mind if I stay a while. Dip my toes in one of these soothing fire baths.
I have a better idea.
Oh.
Turn around. Go back from where you came. And please, do mind your step.
That is no way to welcome a curious outsider. Care to put that away?
Why? Afraid I know how to use it?
I'm sure you can use it. Passably well. But then I would have to kill you.
Don't worry. You won't.
Sit by, Asa. There is an easy way out of this.
Now where is the fun in that?
Your death draws near.
Let's keep the baubles out of it, shall we?
no. The godly gloating. Smite me, I cannot bear it.
If I were you, I would save the tongue wit for a more appropriate time. I saw no such trinket on Surtr. Yet he too has a problem with dying.
So that was you and Eitri. What squabble had you trading blows with my father?
He has taken my son. And now I will give your father a taste of what he has wrought. Move, so that I may trade his child for mine.
You clearly do not know my father. Your son, Baldr, I assume. He has something my father needs. And if that is so, Papa would sooner see me dead than give in to your demands. If you want your son back, you will need something far more precious than me to barter with. Me, his own daughter, I simply will not do.
Then there's no longer any need for you to draw breath.
Asa! We found it! We found...
Oh! Found what? What have you found?
Asa would not want me to say.
Asa's no longer here. I am. Havi of Asgard, Lord of Frenzy. You are in full control of my temper.
A mural. Asa believes it may help her gain entry to an ancient vault. It is in a cavern. That way!
That
So
way.
long as Surtr lives, my son will be his prisoner. How does one kill that which cannot be killed? If death is not his weakness, then I must find something that is.
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before, Rep. I think you're playing, or planning on playing, Death Stranding 2 on PlayStation, aren't you? You're not going to wait for the PC release. So I'm quite the opposite. I'd rather wait for the PC release and play it when it's in the best condition it can be.
The mural Asa was searching for should be somewhere in this cabin. There's something interesting here. Need to see what it is. I could use Loki right now. He always had a nose for treasure hunts.
Keep watch on my back!
Say that's not a mural. Oh, what we got here? Little sneaky little cave. All sorts of treasures hidden in there. It's a bit rubbish, but treasure nonetheless.
Found your mural, Asa. Let's see
It's
now.
a lovely mural, isn't it?
Elven symbols, a few of which may allude to peaks or mountains. You! Can you read this to me?
Me? I can try. Elven runes are not something I can decipher with ease.
You will fare better than I, and that will have to do. Any mention of an ancient vault, a door, secret entrance, maybe?
No, but I can make out this. See? Two great mountains to the north, the sun and moon above.
That's it?
Regrets, Asir. We are simple diggers, not experts of things writ long ago.
Not to worry. You've been a great help. The wall is located between two great mountains to the north. I should search there.
To the north we go. Right, is it going to be worth getting this chest? Survey says. What do we get from the chest? Ah, here we go. What's going on?
Leave us in peace.
This is extremely delayed. Oh, what's going on here? just turned my friend's stream on, and it was excessively loud on my phone. Right, so excessively loud indeed. Right, so next stop is that lookout point. Where's my cat? Where is he? Is he not coming? Oh, he's there. Just chilling in the lava. If I mount him and I catch on fire, I'm not going to be happy. There you go. Well, that answers my question from a couple of streams ago as to whether or not he can withstand lava because of his physical appearance. I assumed you would be able to, but just fact check that. And it's lava resistant confirmed chronic. See that? I told you that made sense to equip this guy rather than a generic standard horse. You won't have another one. He's got stealth perks that we don't even know about. Right, when was the last time you played Death Stranding? I don't need it. I don't need it. It's shiny, it's distracting me. I don't actually need it, do I? Come on. We've got a mission to I've got a mission to get to. Need to stick to the plan on a time limit. Well, I wouldn't say a time limit actually. That's a bit of a over exaggeration. We're on the time scale. The time scale that we've got to try and stick to. This is the right place though, yeah? I'm pretty sure this is the right place, yeah. It's gotta be on it. It's gotta be. Right. Well, we know the first place this is going.
Smells
actually,
right.
maybe not.
Still smell that stench in there. Now where shall I find this one? Now we're getting somewhere. This may have to match with the doors.
Well, it's set up anyway. Just got to figure out how to turn the bloody thing on there. It's already open, man. It's me sitting there thinking I've got to get two of them. I'm just like, nah. Just do one, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't you worry about both of them. Oh, I see. So there's like a chest in there, isn't there? We might come back to that. I'm not too fast, to be honest.
Reeks of death.
Reeks of death.
I will uncover here. Whoever was here made it a point to occupy this space. Sigrun and Halstein. Whoever did this, I will see that there is a price to pay. The wounds in
Did you originally play it on PlayStation or PC?
I've seen nothing like it. It's unnatural. Only moose spells leave ashen footprints like these.
We probably played it about the same time if you played it 2 years ago. It's probably about the same time frame as when I played it.
More elven symbols. Whatever was in this wall sat undisturbed for many ages. Until now.
Did you play it on PS5 as well?
Drag marks. And blood was shed. vault and unlock its secrets. But before she could do so, someone beat her to it. That being had a group of Muspels here. Sigurd and Holstein were likely prisoners among them.
PS4 Pro.
Injured, but very much alive. The dwarves were taken to the center.
Oh, you got the
of this
limited
chamber,
edition Death
where
Stranding
it
console. That
appears
looks
some
sick.
sort of ritual
That's the
was
white one
prepared.
with the black handprint on, right?
The orchestrator came to the ancient elven object built into the wall. Possibly even used it in the ritual. Is that what led to the dwarves' deaths? The Muspels then left, taking the object with them. But the purpose of this ritual of theirs
I've been toying with the
remains a
idea of
mystery
getting the
to me.
collector's edition of Death Stranding. Not the new one, the original one.
That sigil. I think I glimpsed it before.
I want that little BB replica.
Perhaps we'll find some answers there.
Thought the game had crashed then. I was like, why's my character not moving? Find and confront the murderer. Okay, let's see what we can do to get this door open.
Muspels. They must have followed me here.
Get back, come on. I feel like that should work. Just gonna walk down and set myself on fire.
Birds!
Oh, I actually nearly died then. Actually, you know what? We didn't even. I didn't even want the collectible armor. Or what the collectible is in there. It's not armor because that would show up as an armor. Oh, it's a book. Yeah, no one cares about the books. I certainly think.
The Lord of Asgard walks into our trap.
No one's gonna see it. Just Spartan kick him into him and kill him. I completely meant to do that. It was not a mistake. Or an accident. Or a coincidence. It's purely intellectual. I mean, everyone who watches me play this game knows that I'm playing with pure and unadulterated skill. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Something is wrong. Father, curse it.
Right, so where are we going? I think we've got a little way to go. We can fast travel. We can fast travel. We've got the option to fast travel. We're taking it. Have you still got that console record? Have you got rid of it now?
Find it, and I may find the culprit. Amid all this
That was a really nice one.
excitement, I've had little time to dwell on Ragnarok.
The problem I found with my PS4 Pro though is that it's just so loud.
We'll find the future.
It's
I
ridiculous,
think
really.
the latter more likely. I have Loki present for whatever role he has played in Baldr's predicament. His son too is bound by my chains. What of Surtr? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. But for now he is merely the abductor of my child, not the bringer of the Twilight. Still, once Baldr is safe, I will return to Asgard and raise an army. Muspelheim must be conquered without mercy.
That, yeah, I was gonna say,
Asked
I've got
about
to
this
go up
land,
there.
my friend. Best not to draw attention here.
Probably going to use that crow power, to be honest. Keep forgetting we've got these new little ones. That's a new power I took the other day. I thought it only appropriate considering we're playing the Thor build, aren't we? More appropriate than the firepower, that's for sure. Pretty sure the person next to her didn't even notice. Just stand right there.
Join the all-devouring
God! Have at the dog!
I'm on fire.
Time to die!
Let's not waste time!
know what's happened here.
With me, here!
Even when I'm attacking him from behind.
You die now! Focus! We have this! Right, idiot! Press hard! Move!
Where the hell's the boss guy?
We have the advantage! All is ash before us!
Pressing the wrong button.
Incinerate! Hey, you'll want to! With me, here!
Like the troll spawn! Die!
God bless.
Eat some on the side!
Fire blazing!
I know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's the bloody. Oh, fuck's sake. Go through the doorway, man.
Almost got you! Oh, my kin!
Remain steadfast!
Boy, that seems like a never-ending chain of enemies. One of which didn't lead to us completing our objective, which is not ideal. No, get on the bloody floor. Giant fireplace. I like the sound of that. Pretty sure that actually looks quite sick as well. Oh, looks pretty. It's genuinely better than my... Oh, it's fully upgraded, that's why. So okay, it's actually better than my Thor cloak as well. But it is upgraded.
Go, Sunan.
Right, what am I actually doing? So we're looking for a flag. We're looking for that sigil. It's not underneath it. Not quite sure why I had the key to this building, but yeah.
Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My Elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? From Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Surtr are aware.
Okay, so there's a limited number of items in this workshop. I'm starting to think I've missed some. I was going to say, what about up here? Perfect.
Marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps.
There's that sigil. Oh, so I did miss one. It's down there. Blind as a goose, I tell you.
The culprit was deciphering Elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hugers.
In fact, there's another one here as well.
The culprit searches for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels. You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kaldr, an adept in magic. Or Seidr, as you Asgardians sometimes
You
call it.
multitask and call it.
This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seda.
How
He's
is your
not
new
as I know
display?
it. He is using something.
Oh no, I
called
remember
Salakar.
what you said now. It's a new temporary
It's
one,
part
isn't
of
it?
a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
Travel to the ritual site. First, we need some arrows. So, let's have a little look. The ritual site's up here. Perfect. I ain't got a fast travel location there, but we'll do the next best thing. Are you planning on making that a permanent feature then? Having another monitor? Or are you still going to look for another mobile screen? I don't know if you'd settled on a solution yet. Obviously you've tried both in the last few days, so I'd imagine you've got a general idea of what you want now. Right, so we can kill two birds, one stone. We got the fast travel point en route to the objective, so that's what we're gonna do. I get deja vu from this location though, if I'm honest. What's your intention with Ragnarok now then, Rep? Now that you've realised you never played it? Are you going to play it? Are you going to give it a miss? So much gold. So much gold. Gold is worthless. Hold on, Connor. I need to do a little bit of investigation into this. So when you say the replacement tomorrow, is the replacement that's coming an upgrade for him or a downgrade? Doing some wow. World of Warcraft is a game that I've always wanted to get into. It just feels like it's going to be a game that's too big to get into this late on in its life cycle.
This roof should give me a clear view.
Who needs ladders? Who needs ladders?
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
A duty I share with two others.
I'm not gonna lie, Rep, I can't really recommend it, to be honest. I'm playing it for the sake of playing it because I've started it.
Resolute.
If that makes sense.
Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were two of the most revered sons of Evaldi. But such prestige is a requirement for these rituals. And Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Join me.
If it's with deception, then we need this.
Join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Surtr's will. Who among you will hold that?
Right.
No! Mind the Salagar!
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder, northwest. Asa snapping at his heels. Can't wait anymore. Asa chased after Calder like a rabid hound. Though he is no help as rabbit. Besides what I find of this pursuit.
Alright, let's go find them. Let's go find them, wherever they are.
Survey the area, Sunan. These fools dared stand in our path.
Oh, come on, stand still. For goodness sake. What's she doing?
How hard was he knocked into this rock? this one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Rep. To be honest, that's why I watch people play instead.
No other bodies in this war. He was the last to die.
It's probably something you could do though, is to recommend a decent WoW streamer if you know any.
Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals a direction. Calder's too. Most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west.
Where's my cat, man? Come on. We need to get out of here. You're holding me up. He's going to put us over the 10 hours. Telling me. Oh no, he's got his ambush nearly left. It would have been so cool if they made him sizzle as he walked through the water. Or waded through the water.
The Salakar is not safe. Looks like these two brought all the fires of Muspelheim with them. And Freya wonders why I have always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. Asa and Calder fought here. Blood was spilled.
What are you actually grinding for at the moment?
Two sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps. Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl. Asa, your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill.
I should not be seen in this area.
Don't push me.
No sight of Asa or Calder. Only these curious Jotun buffoons who stand in my way. They should run.
Don't mind me. I mean, that was some of the best stealth ever. I mean, who expected a man to come out of the bush on fire? Wait. Oh, it did make me laugh. Did make me laugh.
Did Calder and his minions finally best her?
Shit!
So what will doing them dungeon runs in WoW get you then? You need to
the dead stack
talk to me like a 5-year-old.
For these
You need to explain
Ragnarok came early.
what are them dungeon runs going to result in, or enable you to do, or is it just genuinely a fun activity to partake in?
Track marks leading to it.
Is that the actual goal and reward?
Asa
To just have
chased
fun
Calder
doing the
into this
dungeons?
camp, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. But those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path. is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she is his prisoner? Surely not.
Well, I'd imagine we're about to find out.
These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Zalakar. For Baldr's sake.
Up the mountain we go. We'll follow these big orange dots on the floor.
Perhaps Baldr would not approve of my methods. The cruelty I must perform on his behalf. He and Asa, they're young, pure of heart, but lacking in
Oh, I
logic.
found a car anyway.
One day they will grow up and see life as I see it. In the meantime, they must rely on me to ensure they live long enough to achieve that wisdom.
Stop talking, Eivor, come on.
I do not have the luxury of being faultless. They made a turn here toward the river.
Oh my days, come on.
I hope I'm not too late.
So have we not got to do this anymore? No? Just going straight to it. Why highlight them in blue? We've not got to do them.
Asa!
Is that you again, Mad One? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Zalakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine, or shall I just take it?
To know fear, we must be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful Hugr. Soon after, the Zalakar will be complete. Then, believe me, you will know fear.
I think it's all bent.
Just like your son.
Hey!
Surtr will be surprised when I present him with his own daughter's empty corpse. But I will make sure he knows the truth.
Take that.
Is that your best?
Come now, Harvey. Boy, put up more of a fight. I enjoy poking my blades into Baldr's flesh, seeing what was underneath.
Oh no.
What purity, full and true.
The apple fell far.
In his case.
Beautiful.
Why is Surtr collecting hookahs? What does he mean to do with the Zalakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
You are wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside.
Can't just come in at the end. Take the glory, look.
Move aside, or I will destroy it.
I don't know who she thinks she is.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Surtr.
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward. Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Surtr will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Baldr, I would drain all 9 realms. Even Asgard.
The words of a dreadful king. And a selfless father.
That's right.
It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
I can. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the Hugr of a suitable Jotun. Coulter never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever she may be. I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable of. He used our people. Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
Ally, friends, who knows where we'll end up. One thing I do know is we need to travel a vast distance. However, we've got fast travel, so it's all good. So I still don't feel like the actual story of this is getting much better, to be honest. I mean, I was originally intrigued because obviously Odin and Baldr's story is quite good.
Ah, the laughing does some
Not
good.
being portrayed that way.
Thank you, goodness.
My brothers.
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose your saga so exalted it will endure Ragnarok itself. But first, I need a name and a place.
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Suttungr. Malviga. Here because of us.
She is worthwhile.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day, Vidar will make me proud. But why would Malviga care about you two?
Bremir and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to introduce Fiala and Gala. The ones who killed Suttungr's father.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarves. And after, befuddled, tripping and breaking his neck.
Suttungr wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead. And well,
Surtr is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always Loki.
Whoever it was, Surtr didn't catch them. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malviga to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot not to sell us out.
Still, she hasn't found us yet.
She will. Malviga's dangerous prey, even for you. But we can help balance the scales. Our old house, north of here, sunk in a lake. Inside, upstairs on a table, you'll find a cup of great potency.
Cup?
You know, the cup.
Oh yes, the cup.
Has the power to do wonderful stuff. For instance...
So, I bring you the cup, and then...
we show you how to use it against Malviga.
It's a deal.
My pleasure. No one wants to hear our stagger.
Got a new weapon. A Dane fire axe. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. I think it's actually better. So slower. But it's got a better damage output. Looks cool on the back though, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so let's have a look on the world map, and I'm hoping we've at least got a location nearby. I think we're gonna have to go for this one. Yeah, that axe looks cool.
Let the sail out!
I love the fact that the game actually recognised that I fast travelled to a dock and put me in my boat to sail straight away.
What do you see?
Right, we're going to need to get that key first, aren't we?
This is the place. The old home of Brahma and Lom.
Typical Assassin's
Whatever
Creed
they're called. I shall find
mechanics.
a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet.
Right, so we need to figure out a way in there. Beautiful. It's actually some quite nice level design. Something new, a little bit interesting.
Cup of theirs should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it.
Looking on the wrong
Assuming
table over.
there was a cup in the first place.
Might as well give up, you one-eyed fart!
Right, let's do this.
Hey, why take long? Don't go try! It was before! They sent a fast raven telling us you'd be here. It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigar is.
What's in it for me?
I do not know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malvigar is at the dam to the west.
And now? Will you spare me?
No.
Look me in the eye and meet your fate as a warrior should.
Please. Just make it quick. Helge scum!
Right, so where are we talking? 2,000 meters that way. This DLC has us travelling everywhere. That is absolutely miles away. Right. In that case, I'm going to have to bust the cat out. It's even worse than that. I'm actually going to get the bird out for a bit.
Vigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angerboda once came to blows. It did not go with fine Malvigor at the dam west of here. She is a worthy foe. Loki told me how she and Angerboda once came to blows. It did not go well for Angerboda. Salaka rejects Malvigor. Then it is a false tool, and Surtr pins his hopes on a worthless toy.
It's starting to make me think, Rep, that I might not bother with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I genuinely think I'm going to have my fill by the time I finish these 2 DLCs. Obviously, Wrath of the Druids I didn't actually think that much of, to be honest. And this is alright, it's just the fact that makes you just have to traverse the map so much. It's actually getting on my nerves a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. The actual content's okay. It's just all the filler content in between is actually getting to me a little bit. Right, I'm gonna have to jump up here. So I'm gonna have to fly across there. And hopefully we make it. I believe. Oh, we actually did. We made it. I'm actually surprised by that. Beautiful. I'm going to call that a success. No, I need to finish it, right? Or do you just mean take a break before I play Assassin's Creed Shadows? I was going to say, I can't take a break on the DLC. If I take a break on this now, I'll never come back. Like I said, the story's actually fairly decent. The traversal is just too much. It's like it's okay, but there's nothing of interest to look at whilst you're traversing the map. This is how Chronic must have felt playing Halo Infinite. See, Halo Infinite's open world I thought was brilliant because I just loved the fact that I was getting to explore a Halo ring. And on Legendary I thought the combat encounters between locations was actually quite engaging and good. But I know other people have got a different opinion on that. they probably feel the same way I do about this, where I feel like there's nothing engaging to interact with or do in between the locations.
Together beneath the stars. He enjoyed the solitude as much as I did.
Right. We've got to go down now. Wow, look at this. Just as I say there's nothing engaging to look at, they throw a spectacle like that at you. That actually looks sick.
There's the dam.
Right, I better be able to jump off the top of this dam.
Unnatural. These rugged views.
Chronic, it was bored as fuck.
The land with freedom. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. The trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with Ivania. Taking Freya as my bride. It helped end that strife, but it ended many other things too.
But Chronic, I can't agree with you on that, because you did play it on easy. I imagine it was boring. Come on, I've got to be able to climb up here. You're absolutely kidding me. Can't get up higher than this. No. What do you mean you can't jump? There we go. Hold on. Fighting wasn't the issue. Of course it wasn't. We played it on easy. How can the fight even be the issue? You just walk past everyone. Well, it's not the grand leap I was hoping for. Can't believe they didn't let you go right from the very top.
So, the traitors have been betrayed.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension.
Yeah, see, I thought they spaced the combat engagement encounters fairly well.
If I were here for you,
I never felt like I was going more than a few minutes without coming across something to either engage with or have a decent fight with.
I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught
I feel
in
like
the
I'm
sun.
playing Avatar again.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs.
Can't say too much about Avatar. It's going to be Rep's first game on his 5090
Is that why you spared
in a
his
few
life?
weeks.
It is. But you
Well,
aren't here
hopefully
to
a few
avenge
weeks. I
Vidar's
saw your
honor.
message earlier.
You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Where are you in the queue now? 19th, I think you wrote earlier.
You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtr is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Baldr, was tasked with finding the hookers necessary to sustain it. That Baldr is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You, the one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat, will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Javi. Work with me. Together
Definitely need
we'll
to buy
fulfill
that
Surtr's
Secrets of the
ambitions.
Spies DLC though, Rep, at some point.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldr is a step closer to death.
I
That's
was a parent
visually
once,
outstanding.
but we must
Skybreaker
look
not so
beyond
much.
ourselves
Skybreaker was an alright
for
story.
the good of all.
So if you're enjoying the story and the game as a whole,
So
then I'd recommend buying that. But Secrets of the Spies visually and gameplay wise,
inflict a fate worse than death.
Skybreaker was like a little mini Avatar Olympic game, to say. What's going on here? This guy's just running about in the backside. Absolute madman. Oh, headshot is their weakness. That's easy enough. Beat them all day long. These bloody foot ones are the hard
Vina
ones.
tried something similar when he and I fought. I assume he learned it from you.
Oh, run out of arrows.
More than you bargained for.
Whoa. Split itself in two. It's quite a nice, unique fight.
Nicely done. Impressive footwork. I am not a follower.
Fight was over. Battered me.
You are the greater warrior. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one. End my misery.
With Avatar Rep, the one thing you need to do is just absorb
Oh,
the world and just
True,
enjoy
my
exploring
body
it.
comes to you. sent by the same imposter.
I know you like the films because
claimed
we've had
your
this
own.
discussion before, so
As for my Hugr,
I think you'll really appreciate it, mate.
do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No, you do not.
Well,
Malvigar was right.
we've acquired it.
Find out more about the Salakar. Perhaps Hiderkin.
Salakar acquired.
Nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim.
Right. So, I think we're gonna need to head towards that fast travel point.
Seek him out.
Almost started fishing then.
The old workshop ruins in Bangrin. Yes, that is the place.
Oh, started a new arc. Hopefully this is the beginning of the end. I think what it is as well is I've come back on Assassin's Creed today after playing Death Stranding, and I'm so excited for Death Stranding 2, and just playing the first one again was so much fun. Genuinely loved exploring and just generally wandering about in the game. Bloody love Death Stranding. On other news though, I did buy Metal Gear Solid 5 today. That was actually the reason why I put Death Stranding on, so like actually I can't start Metal Gear 5 until I've completely finished what I want to do in Death Stranding, which prompted me to put it on again. So Metal Gear Solid 5, I have played and completed 100% of Ground Zero, and then I never played Metal Gear Solid 5. I think I bought it on the Xbox, booted it up, done probably the first hour. I think it's set in Afghanistan from what I remember, and that was it. Never put it back on. I genuinely don't know why. So, once I finish Death Stranding, Metal Gear 5 is going to be the game that I go to.
Shoddy. Very shoddy. This is the old
But to be honest, I
should check if it's already here. The entrance must be on
I'm
the other
hoping
side.
for that to be my game if they don't announce a PC
Found
port
anything
of Death
worthy of
Stranding
your
2.
talents? This will have to
So I
do.
need to have a game that I'm going to be invested in when
Soon you
everyone
can
else
put
is
them
playing
to
Death
good
Stranding
use.
2 on PlayStation. Otherwise that'll drive me mad.
By Ymir, is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard.
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light or their stories. I do.
When Surtr invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. The war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was wary. Long after, I learned how Surtr devoured the elves' immortal light, Hugr by Hugr. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalfheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtr, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
What's the
Salakars intended
Metal
to be
Gear
part of
Solid
this.
on PlayStation 3?
Something.
That's never come to any other
Most
platform.
likely. Either
That was
way,
Metal
his
Gear
value
4,
to
wasn't
my
it?
father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Because that was the
Return
last
to your
one that I played.
stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldr is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Langren was once home to your
It's a
rivals,
bit big-headed.
Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
Are you sure about that rap? That's a big statement to make, mate. I hope you're right. Because that game was sick. But they always said that because it was made on the PlayStation Cell tech, that they couldn't ever port it. But if it is coming, that would be phenomenal. I'd actually replay that 100%. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know where they said to go. Right, let's read the description. Look for the largest cast to the south. It's gonna have to be this one, isn't it? Oh, it's here. It's here. So at least this game it's easy to play. I mean, I've not got to use a lot of brain power at all. But I think that's what's boring me about it. I'm not in the mood for not using a lot of brain power. I'm thinking about things and planning things through.
I should look around for any signs of the shelter.
You don't need signs. You're miles away. This way. This way. This way. There's clues everywhere. Right, where are we going? This way. We missed the entrance. I'm sitting there going, yes. Piece of piss. What's going on here? Right, let's kill this bloody fox. What? In my head. Just rumours. Rep.
Can't find any signs leading to the shelter.
You've ruined my day. Genuinely, you've ruined my day. How does that make you feel? You come in, you give me false promises, hopes and dreams are just ruined.
This way will take me to...
This way will take me there. I'm devastated, I'm not gonna lie. You've made me want to shed a tear, mate, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go and buy a PlayStation 3 tomorrow now, just to be able to go and play Metal Gear Solid 4.
The shelter's close. I feel
All joking aside, Rep, what is supposed to be in Volume 2 though? Because obviously they've done Volume 1, so I mean they need content for Volume 2. So it would make sense if it was. But they basically said they'd have to essentially remake the entire game again. From the ground up, because they couldn't port anything across. But yeah, Volume 2 is not going to be great if they've got no content, so... Oh, I want that. Ah, never mind. We don't need that. Titanium for days, right. It's saying go up. So we need to climb. Climb! Well, I've been paying attention in the first place, so I would have seen that. However, I do need titanium, so I'm not going to moan about the fact that we got 2 big old chunks of it.
So this is where they hide. This must be the shelter Ivaldi spoke of. We should head inside.
Right, we've just got a trophy for discovering all the shelters. So we're making progress. We are making progress. This place, freaking gorgeous. This looks sick. This is a proper dwarven castle fort, stronghold, whatever they're called. This looks sick. Look how cool it looks. Right, throw this fire away. Can't get rid of it. Genuinely can't get rid of it. God damn it.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
You have plenty stuff. Make Bracer better. Give. I fix it.
What we're gonna go for? No, we don't want that.
Greetings, dwarf. I am Harvey of the Astia. You're not one to waste words, friend. I wish there were more like you.
We've got quite a lot of these, haven't we? Boom. So we can't do Thor's hammer, can we? Oh, we can. Mjolnir. Here we go. 3 that one takes. Crikey. Then what do we need to upgrade it again? Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't want to spend 3 on that. Take decrease, damage taken, decrease by 20. No, we're not interested in that. Increase. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Let's talk again soon.
Right, so we should be able to upgrade our gear. Oh, look at us, we're looking fancy in all our divine gear now. Oh, look at that. It's titanium. We're low on titanium. Right, I got so distracted. I got so distracted I didn't actually look at what the main mission was. What happened?
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care?
Yeah.
Go talk to the Ganger.
Rep, you're right, it's got to be something along with Peace
Name's
Walker.
Oakland.
We'll see.
I sometimes think Reda makes these up just to keep us all busy. If only everyone was as motivated.
Right. Ask for help. Who we got to ask for help?
Nice to see you.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Orgler.
He's the master of this workshop?
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the masters ain't here.
We need to find out who this guy is.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Brokkr?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... By
You watching the
Ymir?
fucking prawns, Chronic?
Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi.
Love
He's at
District
the old
9.
workshop ruins.
It's supposed to be a Halo film. Look out for the MR52As or whatever they're called at Halo, that all the soldiers are holding. The Halo assault rifle.
Look around you, Essia. All the treasure a heart could want, but not a scrap of food for the belly. What good is a thing if it makes no one happy? All that counts are people in the end.
What was this place before it became your sanctuary?
A treasury. When the invasion began, they sent warriors to guard it. Our leaders would rather protect their wealth than our lives. And we followed, seeking protection. And so we are here, all the wealth we could wish for, yet hungry and miserable still.
This one is the finest of my warriors.
We can change him into whatever we want, can we?
What? More? Keep well.
Right, so how do we pass time? That's all I'm concerned about at the moment. Here we go. Of all our enemies, Sinmara is the most vicious. I remember when she and Surtr were bitter rivals. She led the coup against him, almost claimed his crown, and then announced their marriage. I know not what deal was struck, but we must remain forever alert to her plots. Odin speaking to an adolescent Baldr.
Three times it stung me. 3 on the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball.
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel. A big one.
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Surtr's special mead?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Ailthorpe. Southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evil with the job that he's done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good, good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Right, where are we going? Over here, not too far.
Remind me, why do I find myself in your company? Be great. You might learn something. Child? Fuck off. I'm the same age as you.
And in all that time, consider what I have learned, and what you haven't.
Them to argue. Okay, it's not this one. I made the wrong decision.
What do you want? Is it too much to ask for some decent tools around here?
This one's the... Yeah, that one's that guy.
You wouldn't know these sprouting wings.
Please, don't be seen here.
Even after all that has happened, he still has...
We love an opal we never use. Let's go this way. I'm thinking that might be beneficial to do the lookout point here as well. Let's mark that. That's not too far off, is it? Just got a feeling we're going to come back here at some point. So we'll go past the objective just to grab this quickly. Like I say, we're literally 2 minutes away from it. Short-term pain for long-term gain. That's what we're hoping of achieving from getting this. Oh my god, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, these are the tiniest steps. Tiniest steps. Come on. Come on, Abel, pick up the pace. Look at these little baby steps. What's he doing? What is he doing? I'm not happy about this. Come on. Oh, this is painful. Oh, why is this even like this in the game? Absolutely dreadful. There's mechanics like these which are making me just say to myself, do yourself a favour and skip shadows.
spells. Yatna too. The Muspels aren't making any use of this place. Let it rot.
Going to feed the worms.
Me and him were playing a little game of cat and mouse.
Steering away there.
Oh, he can climb. But me, who's a climbing pro, I can't. Right, we're gonna have to go get that key, aren't we? Let's be honest. Power of winter. Just a little while, see what it's like.
Where are they holding him, I wonder?
So, let's see. Well, there's a padlock on that door, so I reckon that's going to be this one.
I sense that Sindri has been here. Surely there's something else here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended.
That's just rude, Asa.
I've carried enough dwarves.
Absolutely rude.
They are not as light as they look.
And to be honest with you, I'm not sure what assassination you're actually talking about.
This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out.
You're gonna have to be more specific,
This
mate.
hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it.
Okay, so I think we've exhausted all those. Maybe there's another one up here. In fact, there is another one up here, so we can't move on just yet.
The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's house, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation.
Mate, that was quality. I don't know what you mean.
Seized. Even his roasted acorns. One of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom.
It wasn't very stealthy, mind you, but
his tongue, using the same sweet mead
the assassination itself was faultless.
Him in it.
It was perfect
The
execution.
shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied. drunk as a fish. But alive.
If I'm totally honest, I gave up on stealth a long time ago. We're just on a pure binge to get the game finished now.
That is where I should go next.
Saying that, there's not much rush anymore due to the fact that in playing the DLC I have decided that I am not going to be playing Shadows, so the reason for playing it and rushing through it is not relevant anymore. Draggable reflector can be moved. Do you know what? Do I really want to be doing this? What should I do? Right, let's go back up. What's it going to give us? Yeah, it's going to give us a book of wisdom. I think we're going to waste my time. Barely use the powers I've got now, let alone get more. Maybe if Ubisoft had made a more engaging product then I might care, but I don't, because they haven't, so we'll leave it at that. Right, where are we fast travelling to? Right, we're going to be quicker going there. You can't criticise my stealth, it's faultless, mate. I've got numerous streams where that is evidenced as well. Sorry, I actually couldn't help but laugh at myself. It's probably not a good sign, but... Right, let's get the horse out, or the cat. Let's get over there. Do I like the Assassin's Creed games, Asa? I do normally like them, and I really enjoyed this game, the base game, when I played it on Xbox. But I genuinely think that my tastes have changed, because in playing Wrath of the Druids and the Dawn of Ragnarok, I have realised that I'm not really interested in playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And that was the objective of streaming Assassin's Creed, for me to get in the mood to play Shadows, and it's done the exact opposite and provided me with zero motivation to get involved in Shadows on launch day on Thursday. It's actually made me a little bit anti-Assassin's Creed. However, I am the type of person that when I start something, I finish it. So, and the story in this is actually good. It's just the gameplay mechanics are getting a little bit boring.
This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes.
I do love myself a bit of Norse lore and storytelling, so the story in general I am enjoying. No, I don't want to do that. Just stand on there. I don't think I've got any bloody arrows. I mean, no one can deny I did press the stealth button there, it just didn't assassinate him. Granted, it could have been a bit more stealthy, but it wasn't.
The giants have no mercy. When I face them, I will show them none.
This guy's just following me around.
I need help! Over here!
The dead have been roasted.
The issue that I've got at the moment is I've got no arrows, so...
That body over there. It's not who I think it is.
Over here! Help! Help!
Why didn't you just be quiet a minute? You're ruining my stealth. try and be stealthy, and you get the people I'm here to help shout them at the top of their lungs, help, making it all obvious. How am I supposed to stay stealthy? I mean, look. Got some Gears of War trees there. Play Gears of War 5, you know exactly what I mean.
You've done right by me, Ravenbearer.
Oh, traitor! Skeeter!
Yes, right! No! Skull!
Skull! Skull!
Vi skulle flyga! No!
Right, so I need to actually take an arrow around the other side and see if I can break that ice window, or whether that was just a case of that window wasn't to be broken. That wasn't meant to be broken. You don't like the numbers flashing up in combat. You can take them off. To be honest with you, Asa, my brain's a bit dead to them. They don't actually register that they're coming up on my screen anymore.
I'll activate the portal!
Oh. I'm pretty sure he was aiming for my friend down here. That's my sixth sense then. Right, so I need to bring back this body.
Wait, we're all out good.
I think we're going to be alright. Come on, stand up. Come on, Eivor. Sort yourself out, give yourself a shake. Right, where's his body? Down this big pit?
Wherever he was, he had his Uber cruelly stolen. I can sense that the Salagar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Calder's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool, all this was a mean. Oh well, it's done. I must return the body to Rome.
Right, we've got to return the body over 1,000 meters, so gonna need to call the cat in, aren't we? And we love riding 1,000 meters just to deliver a body. I mean, it's pinnacle gaming. I mean, this is now about to be some of the most engaging content you will ever see in your life. 1,000 meters worth of engaging content. With beautiful scenic landscape to look at whilst we do so. Catch you later, Racer. Have a good night's sleep. Something I hope to do shortly also. Oh, we wiped out a heron.
races. Musvel, Jotun, Dwarf. Who knows what else?
Please let this not be our missing master.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be! Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves.
You should stream Shadows in the Discord lounge. Rep, so I can watch you play it.
No. No! My dear
You can return the favour.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker.
Right, so, saying there's 100 metres that way. I don't feel like... Oh, we're going back outside, that's why. I was going to say, I didn't feel like this internal chamber was that big. So struggling to think.
Come up with a crafty way to cross the lake.
Man, this would be amazing in real life to do something like this. The only waterfall I've ever been behind that size was Niagara Falls. And even there you weren't allowed to go right to the edge.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me.
I'd be down for that, Rep.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop!
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then... one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lopped his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow, and make him amenable to my wishes.
Where could they be?
There's something wrong, Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Broker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. I'd be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
How can I talk with you when my heart is torn asunder?
I'm very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs is exhausting. Oh, Loki. Friend, betrayer.
That's actually quite funny.
What I'd give for a moment of your gilded conversation, even the lies.
Needy dwarves.
would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps.
That's telling us to go up. Examine the tree. What tree? What tree? Let's talk about this tree. It is.
Promising ideal. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough.
Oh, yeah, what we've got to do. Where's that bird gone? Buddy, we need your power. What we also need is some of them blooming flowers as well. Here we go. Perfect.
I must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins.
I genuinely love waterfalls. They're probably one of my favourite things in real life.
No, bro.
The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage, that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Evil days come.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off.
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Baldr?
Baldr lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Ivaldi has come. Perhaps he can be of use. The Dwarves have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that...
This is cool.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Broker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll.
Yeah, you better not make me walk manually during the stroll.
Now, tell me, are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But defying Surtr was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Surtr's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Baldr. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
I must encourage him further.
Well, let's go and see. Oh no. That was less than ideal. genuinely thought we were going to make that jump, but the game had other ideas. As Chronic would say, skill issue.
These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on!
Good to see you're getting along. So, broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up me arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own...
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that...
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Eitri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more... amenable.
I think you say wise things.
I'll return when I'm done.
A step
and I will
too
expect
far.
answers regarding the Salakar.
Let's be honest. Right. So, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight. We've made a fair amount of progress, which is nice. Another 3 hours towards the ultimate goal of finishing this DLC. But progress is progress. So, thank you everyone for stopping by, having a chat. It's been emotional and good at the same time. But I'm going to have to bid farewell because I'm extremely tired and need to go to sleep, if I'm honest. So, cheers again, Chronic, Rep, Asa. I know you've been active in the chat, so I shall say goodbye to you guys specifically. Have a good one, and I'll catch you again soon.